My name is Rafiq Gindi, and I am the chair in the School of Engineering responsible for two main clusters. One is the electronics and computer cluster, and the other one is the electrical engineering cluster. So in terms of the electronics and computer cluster, we have 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, and 4 year programs. So the 1 year program we have is a 1 year graduate certificate. It's a 2-semester program with no co-op about focusing on wireless network infrastructure. Now, this particular program takes 3 intakes per year, so you're welcome to join and to start the beginning of the fall semester, in the beginning of the winter semester, or in the beginning of the spring or summer semester. We also have another graduate certificate, and I'm going to speak about this one first under the 2-year programs, the Embedded Systems Development Graduate Certificate, which is, again, a graduate certificate that is very popular. And we also have 3 intakes for this particular one. This one is a 2-year program with 1 semester of an optional co-op, if you would like. Under the 2-year programs, we have the Electronics Engineering Technician Diploma, which focuses on, I mean, if you look at the picture here on the slide, you see somebody working with electronic boards. So you learn how to work on these boards from understanding them to building them. The 3-year advanced diploma, we have the Electronics Engineering Technology and the Computer Engineering Technology programs. And both of these programs are some kind of an extension over the 2-year Electronics Engineering Technician Diploma. So they built on that, and there is a big degree of overlap between these two programs. So when we're talking about computer engineering technology, we're not talking about software, we're not talking about computer science, we're talking about computer engineering, which builds again on a lot of electronics. For the 4-year program, we have a 4-year Bachelor of Engineering degree, the Electronic Systems Engineering program with embedded co-op in it. And this engineering degree is a degree that is accredited by the Canadian Engineering Accreditation Board, which is the same board that accredits universities. So it's accredited at the same level as the degrees that are offered at universities. In the electrical cluster, again, we have a 2-year diploma, electrical engineering technician. So this is different from the electronics work. In electronics, you work with very small values of voltage and current. In the electrical, you're working with large values of voltage and current, and also you're working on industrial automation and PLCs, among other things. So we have the 2-year diploma and the 3-year advanced diploma. We have 2 programs here, the Electrical Engineering Technology with an optional co-op, and the Energy Systems Engineering Technology with optional co-op. The Energy Systems builds on the electrical engineering, but focuses more on all issues that have to do with energy, energy generation, energy transmission, energy storage, renewable energies, among other. 4-year Bachelor of Engineering degree, we have a Power Systems Engineering degree program, a 4-year degree program with built-in co-op. This program is relatively new. It started only 2 years ago. So we are still building up into this degree, but you are obviously welcome to join because it is fully working right now. We have pathways into many of these programs. So if you look at these, I apologize for the very small font. If you're looking on a small screen, maybe you will not see this clearly. But what this graph shows is how, if you are in a particular program that is, say, a 2-year or a 3-year diploma program, and you would like to graduate with a bachelor degree from a 4-year degree program, I mean, if you're in a diploma program and you want to graduate from a degree program, we have pathways. So if I look at the electronic systems engineering, second row on the left, if you have the 3-year advanced diploma in computer engineering technology or electronics engineering technology, and you would like to join the 4-year electronic systems engineering bachelor degree, then after you finish your diploma, you can take a number of bridge courses, and that prepares you to join the electronic systems degree program somewhere like not from the beginning. So you probably skip 1 or 2 years, depending on the program that you're coming from and the program that you'd like to join. And you continue within the degree program. Connecting you to careers. So Conestoga has partnerships with industry that ensures that our programs are always up to date and always relevant to the industry. And also these partnerships ensure that our graduates are ready for the employment in the field. And one of these partnerships takes the shape of what we call program advisory committees. Every academic program in engineering has a PAC, or a program advisory committee, which is made of experts from the industry and also from academia that come together like twice a year and sometimes 3 times a year to discuss the program and to give feedback on the content of the program so that it would always stay relevant. And also these PAC members from industry are a great, they don't just help us to understand where the industry is going so that we can always continually improve and adjust our programs, but they also get to know what's happening at Conestoga, and that helps them recognize the quality of what we're doing. And we find that many of them become the employers of the future for our graduates. That also provides opportunities to work on projects for real-world industry clients. And these projects could be in a capstone for a variety of our programs. And also this cooperation, I mean, in various fields, obviously different PACs and different programs focus on different areas, but we have great employers from the region here around us in the Kitchener-Waterloo area, like Toyota, like 3M, like Linamar, and many others. Employer satisfaction, as was mentioned before, is at 94%, which is very high and very good. I mean, it's a good testimony to the quality of education at Conestoga. Student engagement. In here, we have many different initiatives to get the student engaged in extracurricular activities and activities that create value for them as students and for their future. First of all, we have lots of initiatives that focus on technology, engineering, technology, and trades for women. So we believe that engineering, technology, and trades are not just for men, but women can be the best engineers. And that's something that I can testify to, like some of the best engineers that I know are women. So somehow I would like to encourage women to join. And we do that through several events. We have the Fletcher Scholars Social Events, Women in Skilled Trades events, Go Eng Girls, Jill of All Trades, many more events and outreach events specifically targeting young women and encouraging them to join engineering, technology, and trades. We also have competitive teams in engineering. So we have the Great Northern Concrete Toboggan Race Team, the Cobra Baja Race Team, which is an off-road vehicle race team, the Condor Motorsports Formula SAE race teams. And we also have clubs and associations like the Conestoga Welding Club, the Conestoga Engineering Society, among others.